So you want a leather patch? Let's talk about it. It's Josh K with the Monterey Company, and today we are going to be talking about how to make a leather patch. You got a couple options here. One, you can go out and get a really expensive laser. You can get the software to go along with that laser. You can then buy a bunch of leather blanks and engrave them and go through that whole process. Or you can put in a quote request. Let's just focus on that. So first, it's going to start with your design. Everything starts with your design. Take your design, open it up on a computer screen, shrink it down until you say, I think that's a good size. That'll be your size. Measure it, top to bottom if that's larger, left to right if that's larger. If it's a circle, edge to edge. That's going to be the size. Size is going to be determined by how you want to use these. For instance, if you're putting them on a hat, it might be a little bit smaller than if you're putting them on the back. So sizing will always depend upon, your application, your design, so on and so forth. Once we have that all done, then you're going to decide, are you wanting to do a genuine leather or a faux leather? We have a video on that. Check that out. Main difference between them is faux leather is markedly cheaper than genuine leather. Also, oddly enough, faux leather can be a little bit quicker than genuine leather. Genuine leather, we sometimes have to wait until we get the specific color that you want to use, and that can take a little bit longer than faux leather. So we've got your design, we've got your size, we've got faux or genuine. Now we need to decide on the backing. With leather patches, we can do any of our backing styles: no backing, adhesive backing, iron-on, or hook and loop. It all depends upon your application. For instance, if you're wanting to use a heat press, you're going to do iron-on backing. If you want to sew them on, you're going to do no backing or adhesive backing. We advise using adhesive backing because it makes it a little bit easier. The person that's sewing it can stick it and not have to hold it in place, but you can sew with no backing. So now we've got all of the specifics that we need, and now we get to pricing. Figure out your quantity. 50 is our minimum. As you go up in quantity, your pricing comes down. So we'll typically send you a quote with a bunch of different quantities on there. If you want to get a quantity within the levels that we present, like you want to do 123 because you like ascending numbers, that's cool. I do too. We can do 123. Let's do that. Then we mock up the artwork. What we'll do is we'll send you a leather swatch and we'll say, what color leather do you want to use? We'll incorporate that leather color in the proof. For leather proofs, please note, it is very, very difficult to convey the exact color leather in a digital proof. We're not really looking for the leather color to be accurate on the proof. That will be listed in the legend. We're more looking for the layout, the composition, the size, the shape, what's raised, what's recessed. That's the important part with leather patches. Once you have that, and you say, dude, that proof looks awesome, we are ready to go. Then we send you a pay link. You make payment, we start production. From that point, we are typically looking at about 3 to 4 weeks for faux leather, 4 to 5 weeks for genuine leather on average. Sometimes they can be a little bit quicker, sometimes they can be a little bit longer if the leather color that you're wanting to use isn't available at that moment. If you have any questions about the difference between faux and genuine, feel free to ask us. We're happy to send you out some samples so you can see them in person. If you're not sure and you want to get pricing for both, ask us for that. We'll send you quotes for both and you can decide. Like, click, subscribe, check out other videos. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.